This is block number 2, as you can see. I'll take that off because I'm numbering them just to see how it changed. What I've changed on this one is shorter stitch length. Well, basically, yeah. So I've used a stitch length 2 instead of a 2.5. And on this one, I've also moved my needle over to the right 1 notch to try and get more of a slant seam. And I was also trying to make sure the fabric was underneath the right-hand side of my presser foot, not showing as much as I could anyway. That was the aim. And indeed, okay, so you might say that it's not matching so well as that one did. But, oh God, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to worry about those. I've also got a decent 1/4 inch there and there, although despite some needle thread jamming stuff going on, that's a decent 1/4 inch, and that's not bad. But another thing I did was I pressed them differently. I pressed one side into that central petal and the other side out. Whereas on number 1, I pressed them both in, and I just found this bulkiness here affected the seam there. Can you see how it's rolling over? Some of you are used to looking at this. You'll see it's rolling over a little bit. So it makes it look like it's not well joined, but actually for a first attempt, that was bloody brilliant. But it doesn't look that brilliant because of the way it's been pressed. And another, this is number 2 again. And the thing about number 2 is it is actually tiniest bit bigger than 8.5 inches. Let me try and get it on the camera so you can see I have got space to trim the tiniest little bits around the outside to make this be 8.5, whereas this one is too small because I had a normal seam allowance and a different pressing and all the different stitches and whatnot. So that one is a tad too small, but this one I can make it bob on. I wonder how many it'll take me to get to where I'm